Nobody in my way.
For halftime, I'm going to climb that. For halftime, I'll climb that. Start climbing.
I got that
I suppose. Don't pull my wig off. trade him cameras.
Yeah, blue.
Testing 1, 2.
Hey, John.
Testing 1, 2. Can we have everybody please move around the front of the podium?
Channel 6 is standing over there. Your favorite
The speeches, the talks,
Yeah.
and pretty much the entire demonstration is going to take place in the parking lot directly in front of the main office.
Very good.
Make sure they know who got that.
Once again, can we please have everyone circle and come in front of the main podium where the speeches will begin.
How'd you get away? I got it.
The chairs are reserved for both the West Albany and South Albany High School band. These are not for spectators. Sorry.
Oh, that's all you get there. Boy, you should have done that.
Please clear the driveway for the West Albany High School band.
I'm just going to film you.
He has been, too.
Billy, how you doing? Yeah? What channel are you from?
What channel news is this?
Cantonese, huh?
Hold your banners high. Wave them high. Hold them in one hand, and if you would please, all stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States flag right there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce at this time now the plant manager for Stone Forest Industries Albany. And I'd also like to thank him for giving us, the consolidated employees here at Stone Forest, the opportunity to stage this rally. This is not a Stone Forest Industries commitment here, although it's George's commitment to allow us to do this here at this plant. Would you please welcome Mr. George Moorhead.
Thank you, Dennis. I'll tell you what, I haven't been this scared since I learned how to skydive about 10 years ago. The only difference is I had a parachute then. I'll tell you what, I want to welcome everybody, all those people from the different areas, Paloma and Scioto, Jefferson, and Lebanon, Sweet Home, and Albany, the citizens of Albany, everybody, the school bands. I appreciate you coming out here and giving us the support. I want to talk about how this thing began. And one of the things that happened about this last weekend, we sent letters out to our employees. And we notified our employees that a couple of our plants, effective July 1st, will be shut down to about 50% of capacity. That's going to affect about 100 jobs. Monday of this week, we saw the last log in the Bird Ranch sawmill in Northern California, and that mill is down because of no logs. We had roundtable meetings on Tuesday. We talked about it, and I could see something in their faces I hadn't seen before, and it scared me. They're scared. We're all scared about this situation, and we need to get
an animal, the spotted owl, that is in fact endangered. Now, I'm not against owls, but I don't think that we ought to do away with the jobs and our opportunity to have jobs because of a bird. Believe me, we need to do everything we can to right this ship. It's over-listing very badly, and if we lose the 50,000 jobs that have been estimated, that really means 150 to 200,000 jobs. That is going... Well... Oh, phooey. Hey, lady, I'll tell you what, it is real good time to analyze why you're out of a job. You're out of a job because of the fact the federal government has restricted the amount of timber available to cut. Don't ever forget that. What we need to do is have the opportunity to harvest the timber and to turn around and reforest this area so that the children in the next generation will be able to use it. It's a ridiculous situation. Now, I'd like to think that I'm an environmentalist too. I don't throw gum wrappers out, I don't throw pop bottles on, I don't think you people do either. But I'm tired of having people who are self-righteous about the fact they're going to protect this society for us. We need to be sure that we're using these lands properly. You don't have any idea how many millions of dollars are going to be lost to the counties and the schools. It's going to be a tremendous impact. We're either going to have our services cut in half or we're going to double our property taxes. We can afford neither. So the one thing that we need to do is band together. You need to ask people whether they're in favor of more wilderness or whether they're in favor of people having jobs. And that's a serious, serious problem. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I tried to do everything I could. I think we ought to analyze whether we need as much wilderness area as we have already. I would be thrilled to be able to vote to overturn the last Oregon wilderness bill and go back to where we had half as much. If people want to live in a national park, they ought to go back to California. Thank you very much.
Congressman, when you go back to Washington, I want you to think about the owl. I want you to think about OWL. I want you to think about Oregonians want logging.
I know you guys can't see, but there are a lot of vehicles passing along the highway with yellow ribbons on. You're starting to see more and more of them around town. This is pretty much what this whole Yellow Ribbon Coalition thing is all about. We need to stand up as one united group of people who want to save our jobs. We need to stand up and voice our opinions to politicians like Denny Smith and May Yee. We need to do it both nationally and locally. I would like to make the announcement that May Yee, our local state senator, could not be here today. She is...
It's from you. It's go, fight, and win. So all together, go, fight, win. And you know that's not ever good enough for me, so let's do it again. Go, fight, win. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Donnie. Thank you very much. Things are starting to heat up a little bit here, so let's keep it going. I'd like to introduce to you right now at this time the Albany City Manager, Steve Bryant. Mr. Bryant.
Thank you. When Dennis asked me to speak, I said I'd rather you hear from the politicians, but I guess I do have a few words to say, speaking on behalf of the city. Albany is an all-American city, and it's an all-American city because of its people. You people work very hard on the issues that you believe in. You've made this community what it is. Many of us are long-standing Oregonians. We believe very strongly in our resource-based economy. We've got a lot of resources, natural resources in this state. Few of them are renewable. Timber is a resource that is renewable. And we need to work hard at make sure that that timber resource is there for all of us, for future generations. We live in houses built out of timber. We couldn't live without it. Our economy is dependent upon it. Albany is blessed with a diverse economy. And as long as timber is a mainstay in that economy, we can be healthy. And the courts are not the place to address this issue. We need to address it with our legislators and in our communities. So thanks for being here and help keep us a strong all-American community.
Thanks very much, Steve. We'd like to keep the local type situation going on here. Dave Schmidt, Lynn County Commissioner, would you please come say something? Thank you.
Good morning, environmentalists. Here we go. Good morning, environmentalists. Now, you may think I'm talking to the wrong crowd, but I don't think so. Denny alluded here a few minutes ago, I think we're all environmentalists. But I'm using that term like it was probably used a little more 20 years ago, when we could all identify with this environmentalist. I think an environmentalist is one who enjoys and appreciates many beautiful places and opportunities for recreation. It's kind of a special feel that we have here in Lynn County in Oregon. We enjoy and appreciate this way of life, of course, very much, and we want to keep it. We want to keep living and we want to keep working here. Our environment not only includes our forests, both old growth and our vigorous, renewable, productive, young growth timber. It doesn't only include that, but it includes the beauty and the taste of our clean rivers, our lakes, our streams, our wonderful mountains, trails, and parks. But it includes everything else in our lives, our families and our homes, our friends, our jobs. Today's definition, the more extreme of the environmentalists would have us enjoy the timber, the water, the lakes, and the streams all right, but not the jobs in our forests and mills that make it possible to enjoy the ownership of a home and afford the leisure time to enjoy the other outdoor amenities and afford to raise a family. The environmentalists would have the forests, the lakes, be enjoyed in Oregon. But our displaced workers must find work in other places, perhaps in Southern California, perhaps in Texas, perhaps in the state of Florida. We are in crisis, and heinous. The Oregon State economist has just in the last day or so predicted, and admittedly somewhat conservatively, that the spotted owl controversy will cost us 6,100 direct jobs in Oregon, and another 6,100 indirect jobs will be lost as well. Now, this does not have anything to do with exports, has nothing to do with new efficiencies in mills. She has calculated this based on only the spotted owl controversy and the injunctions against the timber sales. This does not have to be if common sense and scientific knowledge and a strong, broad-based, and committed political effort is made. We can have it both ways. We can have trees and we can have jobs, but it's going to take everybody in this audience and your neighbors and your friends to make this happen. Write Denny and write the other national congressman. Give him something to show the rest of Congress how we feel about this. Be in touch with the state legislators. We can have effect nationally. We need laws balanced so that federal timber sales, including those already sold, cannot be so easily stopped from being harvested. Support efforts like the Oregon Project, the Yellow Ribbon Coalition that you see so much in evidence here this morning. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Wear your yellow ribbon. And I just want to say I appreciate all of you coming out to this very critical meeting this morning to show the support and solidarity in this crisis.
I guess I'd like to address this lady's concern when she's talking about. Well, there's a lot of people losing their jobs that are in the forest industry. And the reason they're losing their jobs is not the spotted owl or it's not anything like that. It's the people that want to stop cutting trees. It's lunacy. And unfortunately, we're not talking to the right people here. All of you, I think, agree with me, pretty much. But we need to make our voice heard. And we're going to have to get all the way back to Washington, D.C. to do that. Telling Denny is just one step. I think he believes in us. But we're going to have to tell other people. It's gone on too long where the people that are making decisions aren't making wise decisions anymore. It's a fiasco. It's a malaise whenever you see people making decisions for us out here that are back in Washington and don't even know what they're doing. And the thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be louder than those who call themselves environmentalists. See, I'm an environmentalist. I believe in saving the trees. I believe in saving the animals. I believe that we have a beautiful place here to live. I believe we've maintained its beauty, and we can continue to maintain its beauty and still save jobs. And that's what we've got to do. but you got to let your voice be heard. On behalf of the City Council of Albany, we're behind you, and we want to help you any way we can. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. We're waiting. The trucks, they should be here. We don't know when. We got word about 20 minutes ago that they were getting close, so. They're right here. I'm not sure, folks. I think they're going to stop and pull over. Give them a hand as they go by, folks. These guys are going more waiting for us.
How you doing, partner?
Down here with our little pictures. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, can we have some band music? Let's get these people cranked up. That's Bob Schlegel in the lead truck that just put up the American flag for us. Thank you. All right, guys. They're making their way back out to the trucks right now, so as they take off and parade by, you guys show your support. Folks, they just keep on coming here. They just keep on joining it. Folks, we got us a full-blown log jam here. We did not even expect this today.
Gotta get a picture, then everybody know I've been here.
There you go.
Thank you, Diamond B, for your support today. Thank you very much, Diamond B from Paloma. Hang on, there's a few more coming, folks. We don't want anybody to get run over, but we do want you to come back over when you can. Gather back around the platform. Please be careful. Right back around the platform here. We have you gather right back around here, please. Let's get some activity going. We get a clap out of you? Has anybody ever been to a demonstration like this before?
I just got here. What are they doing? Launch the shuttle?
Yeah, it's just what I'm... Did you miss it?
I told Dad he used to do my job.
That way. That wouldn't be hard
To
to
the
do.
northwest, you know, Louis and Louis.
It's hot here.
How about a big round of applause for South Albany High School Band, the West Albany High School Band, for keeping this thing going. All right, now we want to stay excited. We've got a gentleman here who's, I don't know how to say this, he's from the previous timber industry generation, is about the most nicest way I can think of. Would you please welcome Bert Udell, former National Tree Farmer of the Year, 1982. What do you mean, tree?
Hey, I'm happy to be here, and I represent the Oregon Small Women's Owners Association. And you say, what the hell you guys griping about? This is making your product better all the time. But we know one thing. If you don't have the mills here and the places to process the timber, our market is worthless. The reason we're here, it's a big backup of timber sales. We got enough in the pipeline, for heaven's sakes, to keep us going quite a while. If they just get the booty owls out of it. And speaking of owls, I see we have a friend here with an owl. No, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. He's typical of many of the preservationists. I'm not sure he knows it or not, but he's got the wrong owl. That is a horned owl, the avowed enemy of the spotted owl. Glad to be here, and I hope we're doing some good.
touch, first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Udell for coming up here and sharing those words with us. We want to touch just a little bit closer to home right now. Those employees of Stone Forest, who I recognize out there, you probably need to hear from some of your own folks. So I'd like to break the action here just a little bit and let you speak to some of the employees at our plant. And I'm going to start off with Rocky Erner. He's, I think, a third-generation plywood worker. Rocky.
I haven't got too much to say, but I was raised I'm a third-generation plywood worker. My grandpa was in plywood. My dad was in plywood. 8 children were raised by my dad through plywood. Forest Industries is all my family's ever known, and I want to keep my job as long as I possibly can. And as far as the environmentalists, I have nothing against them. I'm a total outdoorsman myself. I love the outdoors. But there's one thing I want to ask the environmentalists. What are their houses built of? Stone or Stone Forest Industries?
I have no real order of doing this, so I'm just going to have Rich come right on up here.
The only thing I can say is that I know that our jobs are very important. And I'm really surprised at the turnout here. I expected it to be just be little. But I'm really glad that everyone's here. And I know that our job is important because our family is important. And I just want to thank you for being here.
Everybody knows Charlie Becker.
And I'm glad I come or see this today. I think it's going to make an improvement in the situations we have. Plywood and the Forest Industries has done good by me. It's made me a good living. It's given me a lot of opportunities. I have a lot of friends and family members that are also in it, and I'd like to see it continue.
Let's start back down on the other end of the line, only because I know his name, Jerry Ammon.
This is different. Sorry. And all I can say is, I think the owl's going to stick around whether we take the timber down or not. They survived for years, so why not keep on going? Yeah!
Can anybody forget Larry Walker?
The whole herdie out there. Oh, herd! Yeah! Is this a gathering or is this a gathering? Well, that's about all I got to say. Anyway, nice to see y'all make it out here. And I'd like to kind of address this to the President of the United States, if he ain't looking. Anyway, every year, the government spends billions and billions of dollars sending aid to some other country for floods, fires, or what have you. I think, Mr. President, it's time to start looking in your backyard and taking care of your own. I have nothing against the owl or any other animal. I love the wildlife. I love it all. But I said, we got to live, and I'm sure just like Stone Ages, the owls come, the owls go, we come, we go. You know? We can get along together, right? All right, well, thanks a lot. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Larry. I'd like to introduce now Jeff Grill.
Saber Talk. Go Oregon, yeah!
You better believe it. Come right up here. Here.
Ain't nobody know me, but since 79, 81, town of Philomath's been fighting Chapter 11 for a long time. First thing is WTD done a lot for us. We've taken, I don't know how many years in a row, we took wage cuts to bounce back and keep ourselves running. And, you know, when they talk about increasing our taxes and all this stuff while our wages being decreased, well, you know, it seems like every year, you know,
all these unions and everything are talking about, well, hey, we need another 3.5% plus a little more insurance and this type of crap. Hell, we ain't got hardly no insurance left. Not to speak of anything to live on and grow on. Well, what would the government think about taking about, you know, maybe a 5% roll back to help us out a little bit and feed it back into our economy?
As you can tell, this is an open forum. I'd like to introduce Ginger Grill.
I just want to say that I've been here for 10 years, and about 5 years ago I worked here. The whole time I was pregnant, and it was no walking hard. But the reason that I kept working is because I didn't want to lose my job, and I still don't. He said it would have been brought up.
Okay, I think everybody understands the feeling of the general employee. I think people are beginning to understand that we need to stand up for our rights, and we're starting to do that. Things are happening. Representative Smith probably on his way back to Washington Monday with a different feeling, a different type emotion than when he showed up here this morning. I'd like to continue with some speakers who can fill us in on some details, a little bit more details than what we're used to. I'd like to introduce at this time Jim James from Willamette Industries.
Thank you, Dennis. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to be here today talking to you. I'm not going to bore with a lot of technical information, except I would like to tell you that the Willamette National Forest is the prime resource material, the prime source of a lot of the raw materials we use here in Lynn County and we use here in Albany. And in 1989, it appears that their sale level will be just a fraction of what their original target level was. And that